So earlier this year, the New York Times put out a list of predicted, food trends for 2023. And one of the trends mentioned was a deeper dive into West African flavors, specifically Nigerian cuisine. Now, West African cooking is full of rich flavors and lots of hearty stewed dishes, but we wanted to learn more about Nigerian cuisine specifically. So we invited Chef Raj Urugu from Fork in Nigeria to share some of his home cooking with us. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
Urugu? Man, come on, that's hot. I'm changing my name.
There you go, Michael Urugu. Okay, now you guys are cousins. There you go, done. So how would you describe Nigerian food, and how does it differ from maybe some other West African nations?
Nigeria is one of the only cultures in Africa now that has tried as much as possible to retain, in West Africa mostly, to retain the authenticity of their cook and not allow a lot of Western influences in it. So we still cook with a lot of palm oil, a lot of pepper, a lot of the garlic, and all of the other spices. So
that's right.
That's been working out for us.
The more seasoning, the better. I love it.
Yes, it is.
It smells so good in here. I wish everyone could smell it.
Now, you got famous on social media for your fufu. Tell me, brother, what is fufu?
So fufu really is mashed yams. That's the white stuff you see here. It's mashed yams. It's not necessarily about the fufu, it's about the sauce that it goes in. Fufu has no flavor. And you take a little bit of the fufu and you dip it into the sauce and you eat it, and that's the best way to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna make a quick dish for us using a classic Nigerian ingredients.
Yes.
Let's first talk about palm butter or oil.
Yeah.
How is this used and what flavor does it bring to your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the palm butter oil necessarily. We use that, it's a low heating oil. We use it to cook most of our African dishes, most of them. And I'm going to make you a little bit of a quick dish here, which is basically you can make this at home. In the morning, you can put it over rice, you can put it over fufu, you can put it over potatoes, any of those things. And basically all you do is just put a little bit of the palm butter on your platter, and you add some onions and some pepper, and you get your spinach in there. You heat up your stove and you just start cooking. Mix it up a little bit.
I love it.
I add a little bit of pepper for the kick.
Gotta have some kick.
Gotta have some kick.
Gotta have some
Very
kick.
important to have that kick.
At least for me. I like
the
my
kick.
food. Yeah, same here.
A little something,
So let's talk vegetables while you're doing this. So you actually have a lot of vegetarian and vegan meals on your menu. What vegetables do you use a lot? A lot of peppers, right?
A lot of bell pepper. Habanero is what I use a lot for.
Habanero?
Yeah, for the kick. And then of course spinach and kale are usually one of our meals. Ingredients.
I love kale.
I love it. I love it. So
and they're pretty healthy.
You saute the spinach.
You saute it basically, add a little bit of everything in there, a little bit of tomatoes, and you start mixing it up.
That looks so healthy.
It is very healthy, and it goes really well over rice. So you can put it over plain rice. You can put it over plantain. So
you use plantain, okay?
Yeah, a lot of the people that are trying to avoid eating a lot of starchy food.
Plantain is delicious.
It is delicious.
Helps you out.
It is delicious. Really quickly, let's talk about spices, because these can really make a dish its own. What are some other spices very traditional and common in Nigerian cooking?
We have, so right here you see, Nigerians use garlic a lot, bell pepper, ginger, and this we call the tiger nuts. You're not going to find it in a lot of other cookings except in Nigeria. This gives it that's the English name for it.
Yeah.
But it does give you a lot. It gives
What is the
kick.
African name for it?
It's called ehuru.
Ehuru?
Yes.
That's my name. That's my other name.
It's his other name. That could be your middle name.
I'm going to give all kinds of names by the time we're done today.
All right, we're just about out of time. So Fork in Nigeria has
3 food trucks and 1 carryout location. Can you tell us where you're located and how people can find out more about you?
Yeah, so we are pretty much centrally located all over Metro Detroit. We have on the west side we are on Livernois at the Avenue of Fashion. On the east side we are in East Point on 8 Mile and Gratiot.
Okay.
And centrally here we are down the street in Midtown on Woodward and Willis.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you, brother, so much for joining us. Your food looks incredible. I'll be there soon.
Smells amazing. You need to have some rice. We'll teach him about jollof at the commercial break.
We need to initiate you into
You have to. You have to. All right.